You're recording already. Good, good, good. Prem, I want you to see this in full, unedited version. 14 years of frustration. Bloody hell, this Prem, you know what he did. This one, you know. What made me first join Malaysiakini? Excellent question. I saw a very small ad in the Star. This was sometime in late 2000. And Prem was actually, he was a friend of mine, known friend of mine, and since we were staying in USJ. So I applied for the job since I was being retrenched from my job at that moment of time. Applied and I gave Prem a call. He said, come over, let's have a chat. And I went to this office in section 14, the right angle, section 14. Very dingy looking, dark, spooky office on the third floor of a shop lot. And to my surprise, the first impression was when I opened the door, I saw Stephen staring at his monitor. And there were about a couple of others there. I sat down for about half an hour to 1 hour with Prem, had a chat. And all I told him was, hey, look, what I want is a job that is quiet. I just want a quiet place where I can come, do my job, and I want to go back home. That's about it. I'm not interested in anything else. That's about it. And he replied, I think this is a job for you. So I was happy, he was happy, and I went back home and I joined. 2 weeks after I joined, of course, we shifted to Bangsa Utama, which is the old office. And that was kind of exciting, moving and all that stuff. So it looked good. But about 3 months after I joined, of course, the Soros issue broke in the media, where Malaysiakini was accused of receiving funds from George Soros directly, and that we were blah blah blah. So much for the quiet job. I did tell that to Prem, and he said, well, this is how quiet it is. So in 2003, of course, was the infamous police raid, which they took away 19 computers of ours, and after 2 to 3 days they returned 17 units. So the journey was exciting in the early days, different kind of excitement. We had issues, we had challenges, we had numerous visits from a lot of, I would say, unwanted people, but still it was, I would say, very stimulating. And as time went, Malaysiakini grew from cowboy unit of, I think, 7 or 8 of us in late 2000. We gradually grew to about 20. In 2004, we had something like about 35 people on board. And then in 2008, of course, was the very big jump. We grew tremendously, and from 35 people just before the general elections in 2008, we grew to about 70. So 14 years in Malaysiakini has been, I would say, in terms of my working life, that forms about 50% of my working life. It has been very exciting, and I would say the 14 years time has just flown just like that. Every day is an excitement unto itself. Wait at the back, then you can hear the full effect.
Mano, be careful, huh? Don't reverse that last bucket.
Oh, you got food on your thing.
Two options. You can go in front or the back. Point with me.
Back lah. I know it lah.
Your original
What do I
gearbox,
say?
gear steering wheel.
No, it's not original. That's the only thing which is not original.
Yeah?
The owner is original.